What's up, guys, and welcome back. Today I'll be working on wrapping my manifolds. I had gotten a kit off of Amazon. This is the kit that came with 2 rolls, a can, some ties, a couple of stickers, and then the instructions. Thankfully, I already watched a few videos online just to make sure because it's been a hot minute since I actually wrapped some manifolds. But these ones are the fiberglass, and they say to dampen them compared to where the titanium ones, you do not have to. So let's get to it. I'm just going to set this one on the ground. Gently. Perfect. Okay. Ouch. Sliver. All right. So I got this. Obviously, it tells you on here everything that you'll need. You need scissors, got a cheap pair, got a needle nose, regular flat pliers just because, I don't know, just in case. I got some wire cutters just to cut the excess, access off. It came with this little tool here to kind of make it tighter. I don't know what the heck you would call this sucker, but I got her. Says safety glasses, but I got my glasses, and then some gloves. I got just regular gloves, and then I got my Milwaukee ones, but I think I'm just gonna probably use these. So my plan is with manifold is to start from left to right because I want this side done first down to here, and then I'll do this one, and then when I work my way to this one, I can wrap it all the way around the bottom of this and then get it around the part here that where Nick had welded this on. So that's my plan. Hopefully it works out. I don't see why not. It's kind of like riding a bike. You do it once and you got her down packed, right? So it says to make sure with these there are, well, you can barely see it because it's black, but that don't matter because they have like the tan, right? Oh, it's right here. There's like a tan and then there's a white one, and there's black stitching. Obviously you can't see it on here on each side. So when you layer it over top, they want it to be like a quarter. It's like a good like line markering. There we go, line marker. So step by step, first things first is to dampen the roll. Now the first time that I did this on the Isuzu, I was kind of a noob, and I remember first doing it and thinking like, wow, my hands are really itchy. How could that be, right? Yeah, I did not wear gloves like a doofus. Now I see some people not wearing gloves, but all right. So this is just water that I brought in from the house. It's not like actual like bottled water that I'm wasting. Just to put that out there. Nick had some bottles laying around, and I just filled them back up. Yeah, it really doesn't. So it says to kind of move it around a bit because you don't want it to be hard in spots. You want it to be softened. I said to also, you can use like a squirt bottle to continue wetting it. No, that's not a word. Moisturizing it as you go. But I don't have a squirt bottle. All right. That seems pretty good. Or at least that's what it looked like in the video. All right, no hard spots. Okay, Put that down. Now, the measuring. Where do I have a rag somewhere? Now, should I have measured it before I wetted it? Nah, because they wetted theirs first and then they do the measuring. All right. So we'll take that sucker out. All right. So when you go in like so, you want to fold this part So for, I guess the second one, I kind of did a little zigzag around here, but only because I want to make sure I got these corners. So when I do this one, I plan to still go around each one. So even though, like, for instance, like this spot right here didn't get covered up, I'm very confident that when I do this piece, that part will be covered. All right. So I have my 3. This little lip that I had hanging off, I just re-wetted it. After it dries, if you do re-wet it, that makes it super like easy to like re-maneuver where you need it to go. So I have the 2 zip ties right here, just holding these 2 pieces, because after I do this one, wrap it around and everything, I'm going to add these parts into it to hopefully save those. I'm going to try to do it extra tight, so I'm going to make sure that it's extra, I don't want to say extra damp because I don't want it to be too wet. Get those out of here. All right. Alrighty. Right here is a bit slack, but that's where I kind of ran out. Oh shoot, I didn't put one right here. Gotta do that. And then the back side. That's the part right there that looks a little funky. Maybe I did this part wrong. I'm gonna quickly wrap the other one, put the other tie on this, and I'll see you back in a minute. Alright, so we got the manifolds on. I left the one bolt out because that back one is a butthole, because I still need to paint them with that paint that it came with. But it turned out pretty darn good. I think like it kind of almost looks like it's like dull, but it's also starting to kind of dry a bit. So I want it to dry completely before I go ahead and do the final coat with this. It says you can do up to 2 coats. Well, let's see. Make sure it's dry completely. Yeah. So I'm going to definitely do that part a different day because I want it to be completely dry, because some of the spots I did get pretty damp. Because again, it's so much easier to work with when it's wet like that. But I do want to add that you can get headers for the RX7, but they're like $1,200-1,500. And again, we're on a budget. It's like a budget-friendly kind of build. A lot of the parts we have laying around, Obviously, a few things we did have to buy, but I mean, manifolds worked just great. And they look pretty freaking good. Look at that. Yeah, that first one right there is already starting to dry, as you can tell. Alright, so that is it for this video. If you do like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.